Morning guys! We put together a compilation of the van life daily chores, the things you have to do every day as part of van life.
So the first thing that we have to do is probably pretty obvious. It's make the bed, because this is bedroom mode and we need to get the bed back to a decent living space before we can do anything.
This is closely followed by chore number 2. When you have dogs, obviously they need to go out for a walk first thing in the morning, as do we. So the way we roll is generally one of us will take the dogs out, who needs to go to the toilet the most, and the other one will make the bed.
Yeah, it's definitely a pee walk first thing in the morning. So this morning, I'm not sure who's going to go. I'll go. So I'll take the dogs for a walk and Nick will get the van back to normal.
Okay, let's get going. Probably quite high up on the list, and chore number 3 is sweep and get all the hairs and bits out the van, especially when you've got 2 little dogs and it's coming into the summer.
Every day needs a little sweep out in here and in the front. It's crazy how much dust and stuff comes in on a daily basis. So every morning, look at that, and then we're good for the day.
So another thing we've started doing every day is checking under the bonnet to make sure everything looks okay.
Before every drive, before every time we take off in the morning, we have a quick look under the bonnet, checking on the coolant, making sure we've got enough water, and then we just have a quick look round basically at the pipes. Yeah, a little while ago we were driving and the van was making a really loud sound, like much louder than normal, sounded quite like a tractor. So this was in Andorra, so we were quite kind of like, oh, what's that? Anyway, by looking under the bonnet, it was just simple. It was just this hose which going into the air filter that had just come out of there. So, you know, we just had to plug that back in there and put some tape on it, and it was all good. So it's a good idea to just check just before you go every morning when you leave your location, and check that everything looks all right. Every little helps. So another daily chore is something that we like to do to keep the view out the front window nice and clear. So it's always, before we leave in the mornings, give the window a good bit of Windoline glass cleaner.
Perfect little bit of kit this. Extendable. So you can do the whole window.
Nick loves his little window cleaning tools.
Such a good bit of kit. So useful. And it's also good for inside the van.
When you get condensation.
Yeah, when you get condensation, because you just clear it with this and put it on the outside of the van, the sponge like that, and then all the water runs off.
One of Nick's chores. One that he actually really enjoys doing. Another little chore that we do every day, we must remember to do, is put our little solar lights, put these, or should I say that part of it, out in the sun. So once we know we're going to be parked up somewhere for a couple of hours, then what we do is just open the sunroof, plug this into there, and then open this and pop that out into the sun for a few hours. And the same, we have 2 sets of fairy lights as well. They also go out there, and that's like our main lights in the evening. So another little chore is to always remember to do this. And before we drive off, don't forget to get them back in.
Another one of our van life daily chores, which is essential and probably one of the most important, is filling up water. Now we have the main water tank, which is possibly a 40-litre tank. We have our 20-litre water jug here, which is our main sort of drinking supply, which we run through our jug. And then we normally buy a 6-pack of these from a supermarket, drinking water. As we use them up, we take the labels off. Here's one I've heard earlier. And then we fill that up at taps. We find, you know, always keeping a lookout for taps, so we're always topping up when we can. So we always keep this big one topped up with the smaller ones.
So another thing we do every day, which we don't actually have to do, but we choose to, is just do a little bit of laundry. Like I'll give Nick's shorts a little wash through, and maybe like a couple of pairs of smalls, just things like that. So just a really small amount, so we don't run out between every 2 weeks that we do our big laundry. For example, Nick's got a few pairs of these shorts, and it's really hot at the moment, so it's nice to have them clean, fresh, so we can just wear them once and then have a fresh pair. So that's something we do pretty much every day. So also every day, as we're driving pretty much like an hour or more, when we're driving we don't want to waste the power, so we always charge things up as we go. Our little inverters in the front, plug those into the cigarette lighters, and then yeah, we'll just charge laptops, for example. So when we get to the destination, we've already got one full battery on the laptop, and then always, of course, phones. And if we've still got some space, we'll charge things like this. So even though we've got the solar panel on the roof, it's good to not waste any energy and use this as well when we're driving.
Thanks for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it. That was our daily chores of van life. I think there's 9 in total. There's obviously a lot more things we do on a daily basis. Editing is one of them.
Cooking, cleaning, shopping. So there's all these other things we do, but that was just 9 things that we definitely do. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next one.